Hi heathens, when I tell you I am so excited for this video, I have, does it say anywhere on here? No, this is Colourpop. You may recognize the box if you've ordered from them before or seen any of my Colourpop videos, but this is the items that I ordered from the Colourpop Harry Potter collection. Now, I talked about this. I finally repainted my nails. This is Sunset Simulation by Hollow Taco. So it has like a reddish green shift that I doubt is going to pick up on camera, but I promise it's there. So while I open this box, I had talked about this a few videos back, about how a lot of people are very, very upset because of J.K. Rowling. They don't want to support her. They don't want any of their money to go toward her. And, you know, while I completely understand not wanting to support a content creator of any capacity that you do not agree with or you do not share views with, Harry Potter is very, very nostalgic to me. And this collection was really, really nice. I feel like they actually did some of the color story justice. So without further ado, we're gonna get on into it. I'd show you, but I'm just gonna take everything out and put it on my desk so I can show you piece by piece. Oh, it is all packaged very nice. Hold on, let me. So I have the palette and then the two of the highlighters. So the palette is called Back to Hogwarts, and then I got Hedwig and Buckbeak Super Shock highlighters. I may have to go back and get Dobby. That was the other one. On the initial pictures that I saw, Buckbeak looked lighter than Dobby, but it may be the other way around because I've seen some more recent swatches, and I'm like, this might wind up too dark. So, whatever. We're gonna see what it looks like. And we're going to open the palette. Of course, I am going to do a look using it. I feel kind of bad ripping that box, but this is the main thing that I wouldn't want to ruin. This is what the, what are they called? The little cardboard outer packagings, the little, not a flap. Anyway, so you can just slide the palette up, out. Hello? I want you to be able to watch because the middle slides out. Also, for those of you who do not know, I am a Hufflepuff and very proud of it. I'm slowly getting it. Okay, so what is it called? Anyway, it slides out of the thing, and then on the inside of the thing you have kind of all of the houses, and then this is the palette. It does have all of the names of the shadows on the back, and you open it up. There is no mirror. This was expensive. This palette is $30. Granted, you are partially paying because it's Hogwarts. I mean, Harry Potter. So on the front, you have the Hogwarts thing with the house crests. And then this is the palette. Like I said, I think it is really, really pretty. Okay, so one of my complaints. This is Forbidden Forest. It is a... Looks like there's something in mine. It is a stunning, 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 like, pressed glitter. I don't know why Forbidden Forest is not green, and I wish Hufflepuff was a little bit more yellow. So you've got the other houses. You've got Slytherin, which is a matte green, Ravenclaw, which is a shimmery blue, and then Gryffindor, which is a red. So overall, I really like the colors. I think it's a nice palette that anyone could use as far as the color scheme goes. You have a lot of neutrals. Most of the matte shades are neutrals. And then you've got a few pops. And then you have Invisibility Cloak, which is this really neat, like, marbled kind of color. So we're going to put this on my eyes. Do I know exactly what I'm doing as far as a look goes yet? No. We're gonna figure that out as we go. I have an idea, but not yet a full execution. So I'm getting a little closer, and then I will wind up swatching. Let me roll up these sleeves. Sorry, you can see my bra straps in this, but that's okay. I will wind up swatching some of the shadows that I wind up not using on my eyes so that you can still see what they look like. I'm gonna try to clean this brush with my color switch thing. Slide it right there. Okay, so this is gonna be very awkward for me to maneuver because this palette does not have a mirror. I'm gonna have to balance my mirror here on the inside of it and kind of hold it like this. So I'm gonna go in first with Enchanted Keys, which is this neutral shade right there. And I'm gonna use that kind of all over and hope that I got most of the color that was on this brush off. But I'm just gonna take this kind of all over the eye, even up into the crease on the lid for my base, and to make a nice transition. See, again, I don't remember what palette I was using a few videos back, but I had said there was a shade in it that I was using that was like a perfect everyday one and done, and it was a very similar shade to this, and I feel the exact same way about this shade. I feel like it's a perfect, I could put this on just like this, walk out the door, and feel perfectly fine, but it's going to be really nice to build upon as well. Now what I am going to do is see if see if I can balance some things real quick. I'm going to see if the LaRousse set that I got has another eye brush in it. It does not. Poop. Okay, that's okay. Let's find, I'm gonna hold that one out for a second and try to find, this should work. This is the MOTD Flawless Finish brush. And I'm gonna use it. I wanted something a little denser. Well, that's definitely not denser. But like, yeah, this, I need to go back to Dollar Tree and buy some more of these, because this is still hands down like my favorite brush shape. This is the like classic Wet n Wild that has the little thumb indentation. I don't know why, just something about this is like the shape that I want when I reach for an eye brush. All right, I'm gonna go in next with trying to figure out which way I want to go. I'm going to go in with Gryffindor, which, as I showed you, I'm going to let in a little bit more light. As I showed you, is that matte red shade. And I'm just going to tap in. This does have a little bit of kickback in the pan. I'm going to tap off the excess, and I'm putting that mostly on the outer edge and into the inner, or outer half. There is a little bit of kickback in the pan, but it's not bad. We're not pulling up half the pan, which, as I've said in previous videos, I don't really mind some kickback, as long as it's not pulling half of the shadow out with it. I probably should have put down an eye primer, because I don't know if you're going to be able to tell on camera, but that shadow is sticking into my crease a little bit. Like, my actual eye creases, not like when you're making a cute Oh, that's a cut crease. Like, my actual wrinkly lid is grabbing a little bit of that shadow. I don't know if this brush somehow had a little something on it, or if this shadow is just applying darker than I expected it to. Because, or maybe it's just the way that it's mixing with that shade under it. But in the pan, it looks like it's going to be like kind of a vibrant red. Like, it has kind of that bricky tone to it. But on my lids, it is like full on deep red. Oh, and I was going to point out, not all of the shade names are trademarked, but quite a lot of them are from the actual Harry Potter universe. Like Gryffindor is trademarked, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw. And then you have a few Golden Snitch, Butterbeer. I didn't know that was trademarked, but apparently it is. But then you have some Floating Candles, Mandrake, Elder Wand, Gillyweed that are not. Okay. I want to use... I think I actually want to use Nimbus 2000 on my lids, which is this shimmer here. It's like a green. Ooh. That went on kind of better than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a little deeper on the lids and then have to build it up a little bit for you to really be able to see that shade. But that went really nicely. Alright, I'm going to build this side up a little bit as well, just like I did on the first one. Going in with that second layer of color. Okay, I'm going to wipe that finger off, and I'm going to take Hungarian Horntail, which is a slightly brighter green shimmer, and just take a little bit and go right over the center where those two shades match. Can you see that? What that did at all? Really, really pretty. Okay, so let's take a little dense brush, and I'm gonna go in with Great Hall, which is a matte brown, and I'm just gonna take that on both sides of the brush, and we're gonna take that on the lower lash line, pretty much all the way to the inner corner. Okay, now I'm gonna take my pinky and I'm gonna go in with Floating Candles, which is a little shimmery gold. And use that on the inner corner of both eyes. Okay, now let's do some swatches. So the one I want to swatch the most is Invisibility Cloak, which is that marbled shade. I'm also scared to swatch it because I think I'm going to ruin how it looks, but ooh, let's go ahead and swatch that one because that's really pretty. Ooh, that's interesting. I think they had some Super Shocks that had kind of that same marbled effect. Okay, I do want to swatch Forbidden Forest, which is that packed glitter. I want to swatch Gillyweed. Ooh, that's pretty. And Lumos, which is like the, ooh, shimmer in the upper corner. So I'm going to swatch these. Wait. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing yet. But that is those swatched. And there is a little bit of Forbidden Forest still on my middle finger. Oh god, I was waiting for that to happen. The palette just come flying at me. All right, I want to swatch Sorting Hat, which is like a gorgeous chocolatey brown. Very pretty. We'll swatch Hufflepuff to see. Oh, okay, on the finger, it looks a lot more yellow than it does in the pan, so I'm not as mad about that as I thought I'd be. Let's swatch Slytherin, which is a gorgeous green. Yes. And then last but not least, let's swatch Butterbeer because it looks like it might have a little bit of duochrominess to it. And we're just gonna, I don't have any room. Let's do arm swatches for these. My Fitbit's dying. I feel like for some reason, maybe it's because most of these were, you can't even see that. I am the worst swatcher in the world. Most of those were matte shades. There is a little bit more left on my fingers than there was for the shimmers. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe all those off because now I'm gonna be swatching the highlighters. And I know that Hedwig is the one that I want to put on my face, but I do want to swatch them both first. So let's open Buckbeak first, because that's the one that after seeing new swatches, I don't know if it was just their lighting or if the lighting in the first swatch I saw was off, but the new swatch is the one that made me go, I wonder if that's going to be too dark for me. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to have to destroy this packaging. Which again, whatever. This is what it looks like. So these are the ones in the compact, not the Super Shocks that come in the little round thing. Words are hard, but you know what I mean. Okay. So these do have little protectors, and they do actually have little mirrors in them, which is covered. But this is what the shade looks like all swirled. And to actually, oh, so soft. Oh, yeah, I'm sure if I picked up more of the like browner parts that it might be too dark. But that is gorgeous. Can you see? I don't know how the light's gonna hit that, but that is so pretty. It definitely looks like it would have a bit of a cast. So there is still a chance that it would be too dark. Oh, on the inside of this packaging, you can see the houses as well. But it is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Okay, now Hedwig, which is the shade I was definitely most excited for. I'll go ahead and put that eyeshadow brush back up. That one opened right up. I guess I said it was excited and it was like, hello. So Hedwig, it's the exact same packaging, just with Hedwig instead of Buckbeak, as you'd imagine. So again, you've just got the little container. Take the little plastic bit out. And then this one is like kind of cotton candy-esque. You've got like white, pink, blue, purple. so excited. Oh, so soft. And like I said, this is definitely the one that I want to use on my face. Like, how yummy. I bet you Buckbeak would make a good inner corner. Okay, so what I'm going to try first, because with these highlighters, sometimes you can use a brush. Sometimes you cannot. So, I'm going to peel off the mirror bit. Mayhaps. Apparently, I'm going to peel off my newly painted polish. Lord have mercy, why is this so difficult? Like, this stupid little corner is giving me so much trouble. Okay, I'm not gonna peel off the corner. How about that? I'm just gonna use my big old mirror and I'll figure that out later. All right, I'm gonna try to take my brush in there. Nothing to tap off, really. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell, a little bit comes off. I'm gonna use this brush actually with Buckbeak real quick, because since it definitely diminishes the color some, I might be able to use Buckbeak with it and it not be too dark. Can I get this mirror thing off? Let's try. There we go. All right, I'm gonna flip this around, wiggle it around in this. My Buckbeak is like separating from the side, so I'm gonna have to be really careful that I don't break it. Because like one nice knock, and that's all coming out. Yeah, it definitely leaves a cast from the front, but I do feel like applying that one with a brush is going to be the way to go, because it's wearable. Now, I'm going to take Hedwig on my finger and use it, because that's how I would typically use a Super Shock highlight. I'm going to try the mirror one more time. Boom. Okay. I'm going to take my ring finger, because that's what I would usually do with a Super Shock highlighter. Pick it up, and then pat it into the skin. Yep. That is so nice. Buckbeak, I think I said this a second ago, maybe I just started to think it, would make a really good inner corner highlight. I feel like I'm breaking out, and I don't know why. I've got two little spots on my nose, some starting on my forehead. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, those are the items I got. Like I said, I think I might go back when I get a chance and get Dobby. Go back like it's in person. You know what I mean. Go back on the website, get Dobby. But otherwise, that is what I've got for you. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you were purchasing anything from this collab. And subscribe to see more of my content. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, bye.